One thing I do miss with my current setup is having my own magnetic arm for my iPad mini 6. I've had one before. It was kind of just big and bulky. It was kind of limited on how it can move and adjust. Follow me today on my adventure. I'm going to build my own, so let's go. Hello and welcome back. It's your host, VLD. Let's get started. I have my trusty iPad mini 6. It is my always favorite go-to device. To me, it is like my own Nintendo Wii. I have a million accessories for it. One thing I do miss owning is having a magnetic arm for my mini 6. My old one kind of broke. It did work, but it was set up just like an external monitor. You can move it to a point. You cannot interact with it as much. In today's video, I have a bunch of spare parts. I'm going to cobble together my own mount for my Mini 6. I have a basic framework in order to do it. Let's see what I can make. In an older video, I will link that down below, I built my own magnetic MagSafe case for my Mini 6. All you have to do is super glue a MagSafe puck to it, and boom, you have your own MagSafe case. You can use your own MagSafe accessories. That will be the basic structure of the stand. For a moment, I have an old MagSafe mount. You can attach threadings to an endless amount of camera accessories, from arms to tripods to sliders, because having 3/8 threading makes whatever device you have a bunch more versatile. I have a clamp I picked up off Amazon for about $30. It's also 3/8 inch threading you can attach and clamp to anything. Primarily, it's used for cameras or camera accessories, lights, microphones, speakers, but the simple fact, 3/8 inch industry standard when it comes to camera accessories, connect them together, the framework for my new stand, because I'm looking for something I can adjust, I can hook it to whatever, because if I'm ever out on shoot, I can use my Mini 6 and hook it up to anything as like a teleprompter and not just be stationary. With my new setup, hook it or clamp it to anything. I also have an adapter that's 3/8 threading that will connect both pieces together. You can usually pick up like a 4-pack of these off Amazon, $5 or $6, but it's a really cool setup. I own a couple different camera arm mounts. I can put my camera in different positions to record different angles. I have my old table clamp that I will use to hook this up. You can pick this off Amazon for about $25. It is a VESA arm, will go on it, but I threw away my old one, it kind of broke. This pole will be enough for what I need it to do. You have to ask yourself, if you are like me, you want to build a contraption like this. I have a whole variety of different spare parts, but if you were to build this from scratch, it would cost about $130. I had a bunch of spare parts just lying around. It's an easy to build setup. You just screw everything together, the clamp, the arm, the neck. This brand, ironically, I do own a lot of their photography gear. It's a good brand. I can get behind them. If you're like me, and if you have time to kill, I have been listening to Audible for years. I'm almost up to 6 months of listening time. X4 by Craig Allison is a fantastic series. Book 15, the final conclusion of the series, drops December 6th. If you are new to Audible, a limited time offer, only $5.95 a month for the first 4 months, or you could try Audible for free for 30 days. My link will be down below. I only have a couple weeks to catch up on the series until book 15, so have a good day. Just testing out a whole variety of different options. I have attached my clamp to my VESA arm for my 34-inch monitor. The clamp itself is strong. From the company Ulanzi, I do have a lot of their products. Ironically, I've never really noticed it, and I've never had any complaints. To build this process, after you have the arm built, you find whatever magnetic mount you want attached to it. I have 3 or 4 different MagSafe mounts I can choose from. A couple from Ulanzi, I have the one from Moment, but for the basis of using a MagSafe mount with 3/8 inch threading, you can essentially do anything. I am going to stick with the one from Moment because it's more sturdy, it's longer. I am going with a different third-party arm attachment. The one I initially tried using, I do like. I don't want something as awkward looking as this one. I want something that's a little bit more smaller and sleek, but using the first one, I just don't like how it looks. I'd rather have just black on black. I don't really care much for the red. Overall, I'm putting a $400 tablet on it, so the actual bracket is thicker, a little bit more sturdy, it's wider. Just screwing around with different positioning, I thought I would like my iPad on top of my monitors. For it being so small, it looks out out of place. So I have my iPad Pro on the left side. Figured I would stick this to the right side. This is my new current setup. It's easy to assemble. It's even easier to disassemble. You can take it with you wherever you go. It's not as bulky as like a VESA arm. It is a little bit more low key. It's more organic. At the same time, it is a little bit stealthy. So like always, I'm your host, Viola D. Smash that bell and subscribe. Peace.